Okay everybody, this is Terry and welcome to my channel. This is another edition of An Orchid a Day. I want to thank you for clicking on the video. There are numerous sources of orchid information and videos exactly like this, so I appreciate you taking the time out and choosing to click on my video. So today, as you saw in the description, I am going to mount a Cattleya and repot this Chysis. So I'm going to start with this Cattleya, which is something I got this summer that stayed outside and ended up getting too much of that late season rain that started the progression of some rot, and I am just going to try to save this plant. I hope that I can. Looks to me like in reality this cane is the only cane that I'm going to be able to save. I will see how many roots are in there, but first of all, this is the name cross, Martin Wolf times Cattleya rantiaca, and both of those have some bifoliate in it, so I should have known better than to leave it out to get that late. I was told that it is a combination of heat and water, constant water while it's hot. I mean hot like 100 degrees, 90 degrees, and it was there late winter when we, not late winter, late summer when we were getting those rains and those temperatures. And I had quite a few that suffered from that. All I could do was take them inside. Really, I cut off some of the plants where the growth had was clear of the rot. This one somehow got lost in the shuffle, but I'm doing it now, and that's fine. I'm gonna try to cut it below where I don't see any browning, and there is browning there. But what I am going to do is I'm going to get some dragon's blood and seal the wound, the cut that I'm going to make, and hopefully that will stop the rot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to keep some of these roots. In fact, I'm just going to go cut it right here. Make it quick and simple. It's right there, kind of below where that rhizome might have been. I'm not sure if that eye is even active, but there's the cut. If you want to see what the rhizome looks like, those of you who are those F fanatics, there it is. It's pretty clean to me. So this will be a very simple mount. I just have a piece of chala, and I'm going to tie the actual plant by the stem, and then I'm going to tie the roots as well, just to give it a little bit of extra support, because there's not much holding there, as you can see. So I've got my trusted twist ties, and easy peasy. Just find the hole, feed it through, and pull it tight. And I'll just do that one more time down below here to make sure that this lower part is attached. Maybe I'll even do it. Well, I guess I would need to do it that way, but find the hole again and pull it through to tighten it. And really, that's how I'm gonna leave that. I could have put some sphagnum in there, but it's best just to leave it dry and hope that where I leave it, it will get some humidity, it will get misting, and then hopefully the roots will develop and it will hopefully produce a growth somewhere. So that's that mount, quick and easy. I will put it in shade first. I will give it a drink first and then I'll leave it and put it in a shady spot. Okay, so that's that. The next one is this Chysis, and this Chysis is it's a hybrid. And here is the name on the tag, Maritza Bilecki. Maritza. Now, Chysis grow similar to like Galliandras, which grow sort of similar to Catasetums, but not so specifically as much as what a Catasetum grow as far as their dormancy. These do appreciate a dormancy after the growths have completed and after you sort of start to see the previous growths, canes, leaves start to brown and fall off. They do like a little bit of a rest, but they don't like a complete dry rest. They still like to be watered. As you can see, these roots are still active all around the plants. Ever since I've started to grow Chysis, I have always heard that they were voracious drinkers. And even though this plant is technically slowing down its growth and maturing these growths, it still has the need for drink. It's been in this pot since I got it. No, it hasn't. But I don't know the date. And it just looks to me like the media is kind of broken down. This might have been from a period where I was using a bark that was pretty broken down when I got it. And since these like a lot of water, to the point where I used to sit these in just water in a bucket and just let them sit for a day, sometimes even overnight, and they didn't suffer at all. So that's how much they like during the growth season. Now during the resting season, after their growths are mature, it's pretty similar, I would say, to what an average orchid that grows over the summer and then perhaps puts up sheaths and then sits for a little while. They still like an occasional drink. They don't like it completely dry. So yeah, but these do like a lot of water while they are in active growth. They like more sun in the winter than in the summer. They can take full sun in the winter because they are drier. I generally have these down on the eastern end where they get morning sun and then kind of dappled, and it's a little cooler down at that end. But I've found over the years that they really prefer to be in warmth temperatures in the winter and not a cooler environment. That's how I lost my Chysis aurea. Well, I didn't lose it, but it's recovering very well at the moment. But it used to be a big plant, and it used to sit down on that east end before I used to use my heaters so much. Alright, so I've got most of it out. But pretty much I got the majority of the media out. And so what I want to do is more specific is I'm going to use this same basket, but I'm going to set it deep deeper in the basket so that the roots have less distance before they hit media, because like I said, these like lots of moisture, especially in the summer while they're growing, so I don't want them to have so much. I could possibly probably pull these off and then plant them up themselves, but I just think Chysis are concerned they grow stronger when you allow them to grow into a specimen size. That's just my opinion. So I'm going to put some lava in the bottom just for some drainage, and then set the plant back in. And that is perfect. Very blustery day today. Not so bad temperature wise. It probably is low 50s, but very windy. So you can see that there's the roots still, and so I'm just going to backfill or top fill, being careful not to cover up those old pseudobulbs, and tapping it so that it goes down and fills in the air pockets. And really, that's all that it requires. And I would say that's finito. Give it a nice drink or a soak. Got the tag. Don't know what species this cross is. Yeah, I'm not gonna guess. I'll put it up on the screen. But to give you a closer look, you can see where the roots are, level to the top of the media. Even that one. Yeah. Alright folks, that is the end of my video. That is my repot. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your weekend and enjoy your orchids. Bye.